What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow. Chillin'. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. What I normally do is comic haul videos. Today I'm doing something just a little bit different. Basically, I'm going to show you guys some books that I read recently, Captain America books. So I have some things that I like to do just because, like, I got so many books to read. This shit can be a little bit overwhelming. So I have a couple little things throughout the year that I like to try and do just to, give me a idea of what to read. So, for instance, in April, which is WrestleMania season, I'll try and read some wrestling comics if I have them. In May, I'll try and read Star Wars comics. In July, I read Cap. This year, I'm going to start, I believe Jack Kirby's birthday is in August. So I think I'm going to focus on reading some Kirby books this year in August. September, I read Batman. October, I read horror, like I think everybody does. So if you have any reading traditions or whatever, like things that you do like that, let me know in the comments, because I'm always open to picking up some more stuff like little traditions, because it'll just help me focus on shit to read and give me a time to get it done. So anyways, with that said, these are the Cap books I read in July of 2024. Starting off with this Cap 261. This is just some good old Mike Zeck shit. I won't go too into detail on like the reviews, but just kind of what I remember reading. This is kind of cool because it's the first real time I seen Captain America getting drunk, and that I remember anyways. He's getting his buzz on, and anyways, it's just good. Like, that's a great panel right there. The Ameridroid. Some Cap, just good Mike Zeck Cap art, which Zeck is probably my favorite Cap artist. Probably my favorite Punisher artist as well. But yeah, just good old fashioned Mike Zeck Cap. So I'm kind of showing these in order of old to new, old to modern. So this is Captain America 363. This issue was mostly actually, and I like this era of Cap. I'm a bigger fan of the Ron Lim, but the Kerwin Dwyer is not bad. This issue is actually mostly Diamondback, and Cap's going to look for her and shit. And is Diamondback in Madripoor? I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, yeah, so that's 263, and then I also read 264, which has some good Cap versus Crossbones action, and I think that might be. This might be their first, from the way they talk to each other. It sounds like Cap sounds like he don't know who the fuck he is. So I think this might be their first fight. But yeah, they get into it, and a chase ensues. There's a backup story that didn't really interest me a whole lot, and at this point, it looks like Cap and Diamondback aren't dating yet, but they're getting there. Again, this is more Kerwin Dwyer, but it actually looks a lot like Ron Lim. It's not much. It's not too far off. And then this was a series that I completed recently, and I had been looking forward to checking out. Punisher, Captain America, Blood and Glory, and this has some really cool Klaus Janson art. I will say though, it's more of a. I think it's more of a Punisher book than a Cap book, but I like Punisher too, so no problem there. The writing is very, very 90s, and a little wordier than it probably should be. But it's a good comic. I enjoyed it, and I like these opening pages are really good. Yeah, Klaus Janson art is pretty on point in this. It almost kind of looks like Jorge Zafino doing. If you're familiar with Jorge Zafino's Punisher, it kind of looks like that. These are probably easier if I flip through this way. But yeah, this stuff looks pretty good. And like I said, the story is it's serviceable. You know, it's good. It's good enough. Doesn't it's only 3-issue series, but the books are kind of thick, so it's probably more like a 4 issues worth of. That's a good panel right there. That's a dope. I like that picture right there. The image of Punisher with Cap's shield. And that guy gets it pretty bad. And don't worry about the way I'm handling these books. I didn't pay more than $1 for any of them. They're not in the greatest condition. They're not really messed up either, so I'm not trying to fuck them up. But yeah, Jansen's art looks really, really good in this. It looks like he picked up some things from the people that he inks, like from inking some John Romita Jr. and from inking Frank Miller over the years. And so this one is Cap, What Price of Glory, and Bruce Jones and Steve Rude. Shout out to my man Higgy Pop, his favorite artist, Steve Rude. No, don't get me wrong, he appreciates his art, but he's not a fan of the guy personally. And this one was cool. And this might be a little off topic, but I've decided that I've tried with Nexus so many times just because I like Steve Rude's art so much. And everything I read about it, I should like it, but I just can't get into it, man. So I think I'm going to stick to getting my Steve Rude fix in from shit like this. I mean, I have Steve Rude Captain America series. I have Steve Rude X-Men series. I got a Steve Rude Thor series. I think I can get my Steve Rude fix actually without reading Nexus. Not that it's bad, I don't know. And so this first issue is more, this whole series actually is a lot of kind of like spy. Steve Rogers is kind of like a spy, and he's trying to protect this chick. I think it probably could have been done in probably 2 issues rather than 4, or even one big one shot. So that first issue, there's not a whole lot of Cap action. It's mostly just Steve Rogers, like I said, doing some spy shit. There's more Cap action in this one. And you know what's a trip is, so there's like in Las Vegas, there's like this amusement park, which would be awesome if there was a Captain America amusement park. But the weird part is, like, it's like half Captain America and half Red Skull, which is like, what the fuck? Like, who's really gonna go to the fucking Nazi side of the park? Like, I don't know, it's kind of a crazy concept, but actually, to be honest, fucking today, man, I wouldn't even be surprised, you know? It's fucking crazy, but yeah, I would actually not be surprised to see. Anyway, I don't want to get into that shit. But yeah, the Steve Rude art drawing Cap is awesome. The story's alright. But yeah, I get my Steve Rude fix in. You know, if you want to sell me a comic, put an artist I like on a character that I'm a fan of, and you got me sold. The story don't even have to be great. I mean, if it is great, that's even better, but So yeah, there's this whole thing going on with the amusement park, and also Cap's trying to save this girl. There's a lot of misdirection and some plot twists and stuff. A lot of it, though, honestly, like I don't really care about the characters, or characters I don't know. That I think they just, they just made some characters for this book, like the chick that he's trying to save, and he's almost falling in love with her or whatever. But see, that's a big Captain America statue that they have him tied to the foot. There's some cool toys in there. And this is issue 4. Like these opening page, these big splash pages. But yeah, again, Steve Rude drawing Cap. You see these images of Red Skull, but Red Skull isn't in the book. That's just the statue at the park. That's kind of what's missing from it, is like there's not really a really good villain in the story. This was actually a lot better than I expected. Everything I've read from Jason Aaron that I've read has been at least decent to good to great. And man, I have to say, this is like the best looking Ron Garney art that I've seen. And these, you can find these in the dollar box. So there's like this masked guy, and Cap comes in to do his thing. But oh yeah, well, when the book starts, Cap is like he's like captured, and they're kind of doing a flashback showing what happened, and this guy just fucks him up, man. And then at the end he takes his mask off, and they reveal who the bad guy is. And I don't want to spoil it, but it's a familiar Cap foe, just in the... So this, I didn't even say what this was. This is Ultimate Captain America issue 1. And I know I could find the rest of these in the dollar bins, or even I could find the trade paperback for like $5. I've seen it before. I don't know why I didn't just buy it. This is a cool book. This is Marvel Snapshots, Captain America and the Falcon, Mad Bomb 2. And it's not really a sequel. It's a retelling of the Mad Bomb from this kid's point of view that lived in a bad neighborhood when the shit went off, and like showing how serious something like that would be. It's pretty messed up, man, because it's like his mom murders his little brother because of the Mad Bomb, Well, like the baby actually attacks, but because the mom is under the control of the Mad Bomb too, she ends up she was cooking in the kitchen, so she already got the knife in her hand, and she kills her own baby, the kid's little brother. But yeah, it's just a retelling of the Mad Bomb story, and with some other added stuff, some side story of what happened with this kid. He ends up working for AIM. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I'm gonna look out for more art from this guy. Shit, I already forgot his name. Ramon Perez. Yeah, because the art was cool in this. And that's what I love about dollar bins, man. This is like from a couple years ago, 2020, and that has a $5 cover price. To get it, it's a good book, but I don't want to pay $5 for that. Same with this one. Another $5 cover price on this. And this one like, it's a decent enough story, it's okay. But I wouldn't want to pay $5 for it. The best part of it is this this backup by is it Michael Cho? where Cap, he goes to he speaks at a funeral, and he's just talking about a guy that was his friend, and it's just a good little story, you know, short and sweet. I think, is it Michael Cho? Yeah, Michael Cho. So again, like, I'm really glad I can have this, because it's a really cool little backup story, but I don't want to pay $5 for shit like that. And that's a variant cover, Phoenix Force. And then the last one is, this one's from 2021. Nice Travis Charest cover. Again, the main story is it's passable. Nothing to complain about, but nothing special. But I really like the backup, which has this, I think his name is Juan Ferreira. There's another R at the end there. Ferreira. And I just like this art style. The colors are really cool. That's a fucking awesome panel right there. That's a good page layout right there with the star in the middle. But yeah, you know, it's just cool to have this, and for $1, I'm happy to have it. For $5, I would not be so happy. I'd feel kind of like, damn, I paid $5 just for a little 4-page story. But you know, that's the beautiful thing about the dollar bins, man, and looking and digging in them. You know, you can find stuff like that, and I'm always happy to. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know if you have any reading traditions that you like to do, and let me know if you want to see more of this type of content, or I should just stick to hauls and see what happens. I enjoyed making this video. I enjoyed, you know, changing it from just a haul video, but I will have some hauls coming up soon. I got this weekend. There's a comic con in Fresno that hopefully me and my partner War.lock will hit up, and then 2 weeks after that, there's Bakersfield Collectors Con or something like that I should be going to. So I should have some decent hauls from there. Again, thank you for watching. Check out my Instagram. Hit me in the comment section. Questions, comments, always recommendations. I like to hear. And again, thanks a lot. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.